Hey guys, it's Miss Mac. As you are working on your portfolio projects, if you happen to forget how to do that, here's a quick reminder, okay? So I'm in editing mode on my website, and there's a couple of ways that you can get to your site. You can get it from Google Classroom from the Google Sites and Portfolio Project Checkup 2 assignment, or you can always go to the little Rubik's Cube up here in the right, and then click Sites. Just make sure you click New Sites. And then I've got a bunch of sites on here, but find your actual site. If your site is saying that you can't access it, you can leave me a comment on Google Classroom and I know exactly how to fix that and I'll do that toot sweet for you. Otherwise, just go ahead and click on your website and it'll open. And when it opens, it should look like this. So here's my home page. Here's my standard 1, my standard 2. Let's say I need to work on standard 2. Okay, so some of you have been asking me a lot of questions about this, and I talked about this in class the other day. But what if I'm on my page and I need to edit this? I need to edit my Google Drawings so that I can talk about what the assignment was and how it shows that I'm working on that standard. Here's the shortcut. Okay, so go ahead and click on that drawing and then come over here to this box with a little arrow on it. Go ahead and click that. Once it opens, it should be in a screen like this, and you still can't edit it until you click this button up at the top. It says Open with Google Drawings. And then voila, you can edit it. All right, and I'll show you exactly what to do here in a second with that once it is open, okay? The first step that you need to do is you need to make sure that you have an artifact or an assignment from quarter 2 that's going to show that you are making progress on all of these standards, okay? So there's a couple ways you can do that. If you've already thought of one off the top of your head, you can go to your drive and find that and upload it. There are a few that I know that I write on Google Classroom, for instance, on the stream of how or of specific, artifacts that you're going to use on specific standards. Okay, so make sure you check the stream. If you're confused, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you ASAP. Okay, so for standard 2, this is reading and writing process. So I'm either going to use some reading comprehension questions, maybe some like basic level 1, level 2 assignments that we've done over a reading assignment, any paraphrasing or summarizing that we've ever done, and any paraphrasing or summarizing that we've actually typed out, okay? So let's say for quarter 2, we did an essay. Following all of the essay process from planning, drafting, rewriting, revising, editing, any of that qualifies as standard 2 specifically. So you are going to find your reading or writing assignment from your drive, all right? So over here on the right-hand side is your menu, your editing menu. This time we're gonna go from drive, and I've got a lot of folders, but you should have a folder that says classroom, okay? Double click that folder, and inside this folder you will have a bunch of folders from all the different classes you have ever been in on Google Classroom, all right? The way that I organize my folders is with the period first, so the hour that you have me, and then the class. So let's say I'm in 7th hour, 8th grade ELA. It would say 7, 8 ELA, and I double click on that because that's my folder with all of my English work in it, okay? So we double click on that folder and you can see I have nothing in here, but you will have a long list of all the assignments that you've ever created, uploaded, or done on Google Classroom, all right? So let me just go back and I'll find my assignment, which was in classroom items, I think. Nope, it was actually in high school. All right, cool. So let's say I'm just going to use the rubric for my argumentative essay, or if I'm super cool, I'll just use my argumentative essay as an example of how I followed the writing process. And I'm going to find that assignment, whatever it is. I'm going to double click, and voila, it's on my site. But I'm not done yet. Now I have to fill out my Google Drawing with exactly what the assignment was. So I uploaded a Unit 2 argumentative essay rubric. And then you'll notice that there are 2 questions up here for this column, and you need to answer both of those. A lot of kids have just been putting in 1 and then answering number 1 and then 2 answering number 2. You do it however you want. So explain what the assignment was, explain it, and then explain how it shows progress. Okay, so don't just say it was an argumentative essay. Tell me, what was it argumentative about? Tell me what the topic was. Tell me how you were using your reading and writing process to figure that out. Okay, when you're done with that, you can exit out. And it may not update on your website, but don't worry, when I see it, it is updated, okay? So you're going to do that for all of your standards. If it's quarter 2, you need to have these 2 filled out, and you need to have 2 artifacts. If it's 3, 3 filled out, 3 artifacts, etc., etc., okay? When you're done, make sure that you hit publish. If you don't hit publish, I won't be able to see anything. If it asks you to make a name for your website, just click or type whatever you want to call your website. I called mine Miss Mac's Portfolio Website. Go figure. Click publish. And now your website is live on the internet. The last thing you need to do before turning this in is hit this link button up here. It's a little oval with the line in the middle. Click that. Copy the link. And then we'll go back to Google Classroom. Whoopsie. We'll go to Google Classroom, and we will find whatever assignment it is that we were supposed to upload that on. In this case, it was the Google Sites and Portfolio Checkup number 2. And we will click add, and we'll add our link, okay? Make sure that that link is turned in, and make sure you click publish. If you don't, I have no way of grading it, okay? Again, if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment on that assignment, and I will get back with you.